Now you can see there's tape on this, and again, that's because I broke that fastener last week. And so I'm going to take this tape off and pull this out, and I'll show you how to replace the plastic part on the connection. That there is the part that I broke off, that tab. It's really, really easy to break them. And so Toyota sells just this plastic part here. I'll put a part number up for that, and that's a good option. It's more economical, but admittedly lower quality. To go with this, you get the wires on here, and I guess some people just splice it in, but there isn't a reason to do that, since we can take this plastic part off and just keep all those same ends and just pop this plastic part. So I'll show you how to do that. If you buy this from Amazon, you'll get it like this, like I said, with the wires in it. We need to take that out. If you buy it from Toyota, you won't get the wires, you'll just get the end product, which is what we're going for here, so to speak. I'm going to use a real small screwdriver. There's two ways you can do this. You can either, let me get it to focus, you can either get in here with a real small screwdriver and press this little black tab down. You can sort of see the little tab there, that little tab. And if you're lucky, you can do it without removing the white thing, or you can do it with removing the white thing. On the Toyota one on the vehicle, we'll probably have to remove the white thing. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in here, little small screwdriver, and I'm just going to try to press that little black tab. Down, and see how as I'm pressing it down, I'm turning the screwdriver up, and that's pushing the wire out. If you get it right, it'll push the wire out. There it goes. Okay, so to show that again, going in there, that little tab, you'll see this a little detail later. If you get it right, you can push it to push the tab down and then push the screwdriver up at the same time. The same here, same deal here. Get under, and they're easier to remove on the Amazon connectors than they are on the Toyota ones in the vehicle. So go in here, there it is. Now we can just pull these wires out. We don't have to keep track of these wires since we're not going to be reusing them. And I'll just pull all these out and I'll show you what we were kind of doing in there. The little black tab, which is down. Okay, see how those little black tabs are? Those ones we moved down, you can see how they kind of move back up. What those were catching on was that bottom there, that opening. So we're just trying to get in there to clear that and then pull the wires out the back. Now the other way you can do this, if on your connectors you can't get a little screwdriver in there, is to pop the white thing out, which is what we're going to have to do on the vehicle anyway, because the original Toyota ones are built a little better than these. Just you can go in there, but sometimes it's a little too much. You're just scraping, just trying to get a bite to pull this out. It's just held in there with those little tracks there. And then with that out, you can go in with a screwdriver. Say you only have this size of screwdriver, you can get that in there to get those hooks down. It takes a little bit more finessing. But like if I go in with this little one, push that little thing down and move back, and then push that. See, it's out. So that's the other way that you want to be able to have as an option. Okay, see that's down. You can actually see how that little tab moved down. So I should be able to press this out. Yep. Let's try, see if you can see it here. That little tiny tab. Okay, see how it just moved down? And I should be able to press it. Yep. This one here, down, and press it. So that's the other way that you can do it on these connectors. However you end up doing it, you want to, in the end, you want to have this back on here before we install it, so you can see it only fits one way. So if you didn't take it off, you don't have to put it on, but if you did take it off, it just pushes right in place. Now this is what we will use to install. So obviously I'm not going to have any trouble pulling this connector off because it's broken. And we're just going to go in there and do the same thing. So let's pull that white thing off first. Pull this white thing out. Pull it up and out. I'm going to go on the top here. Just kind of dig in. There it goes. Alright, when you get in there, you're looking for that little black thing on the bottom. And when you have it down, it will stay down. That one's not going down. Let's try this one. Okay, that one's down. Oop, it just popped up. Let me try this one. Okay, alright, that one's down. I can push that wire out, alright. And this one, there it is. Push that one out. This first one. I'll have to come back to this first one. Let's try this last one. There it goes. Okay. So I got all of them except this first one. Let me try to get in there a little. There it goes. All right. So now I can push these out. See how they're coming out on the back? Grab our new connector. And we're just going to put this new connector in. Same orientation. Like the clip is broken on there, but that's how it goes. So we'll just pull these out like that. And now these are going to go back in those holes there. Same order. And when we push them in, we'll hear them snap back into those same spots. So let's do it one at a time. Listen for snaps. Oh, let me get them on there a little bit more. Okay. There's one snap. Oh, well they kind of all... Yeah, they kind of all snapped in at once, but they are in there, you can see, and up there, you can see they're connected. I'm going to push them to make sure. Yep, that's in there, that's in there, that is in there. Those are all in there. Let me double check that one. Seems like I might have to press that one in just a little bit. Nope, that's good, that's in there. And now we can snap it back on and we have a new connector.